Yeah, what's up, y'all? This is JD, okay with that old head. Now, I just want to continue on my little rant about Michelle Obama and what she's doing. She said basically she was kind of disgusted with him for like 10 years. So that means that during the presidency that she was unhappy being in that position. Now, what are y'all thoughts on this part? She didn't show up for the inauguration of Donald Trump, which I'll comment on that. And then she didn't show up for the Jimmy Carter funeral. Now, if it one of the two that I think that she should have showed up to, it would have been the funeral, just for decorum and appearances. But I think she's had this sense of not enlightenment, but more so more of an awareness now that she doesn't necessarily have to do things that don't benefit her or that she's not cool with doing. But here's what I'm gonna say on that. There are some times when I do agree that if your significant other or spouse says they don't want to go, you can't force them. But if it's for image sake and then they're being in a certain position, I just feel like it's necessary that you do. You ain't gotta like it per se. I mean, you can have a scowl on your favor. I guess she just didn't want to do it, whatever the case may be. But if I had to say now the inauguration with Donald Trump, hey, I give you that one. That's that. But I would also say that President Obama probably shouldn't win either. In that case, because then it's going to look like, you want to show that united front, as they call it. The unison. In that case. So I think she, should have showed up for at least the funeral though, just for appearance's sake. But she's, basically talking about this man, talking about, she didn't like him for like 8 years or so, 10 years, whatever many years it was. And I'm like, that's a long time to not be liking somebody you sleep with every night, this, then the other. And, like I said, I don't know if y'all been watching the podcast, and I haven't yet. I don't really have any interest. I just catch little clips and sound bites and things like that. But it's just really just disruptive to my thinking and just what I think a woman should be doing in terms of protecting her significant other or spouse in this case. And I just think, again, I'll say it again, she out of pocket. You can agree or disagree, doesn't matter to me. I'm just telling you these are my opinions and my thoughts. I just think she out of pocket. And, women, y'all will stick together no matter what on certain things. But in this one, you ain't going to tell me she right. And then, again, I don't know what's going on in their marriage. I don't know what the happiness is. But at the end of the day, it's disrespectful. But this is my thoughts, y'all. This is JD, okay with that old head now. Subscribe to the channel. Leave some comments.